Barrett Brooks with us now. The call-in brought to you by United Tire. Now is the time to make the right choice about who services your car. United Tire and Service. Go to UnitedTire.com. Don't drive alone. Drive United. Barrett, you can see on the NBC Sports Philly pre- and post-game show. Actually, all week on NBC Sports Philly. What's up, Barrett? Thanks for joining us, brother.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Thanks a lot. How's everything going?
Barrett Brooks, the voice of reason over there.
Yeah.
NBC Sports, you know what I mean? Doing your thing, B. I love it. Love it.
It must have been nice on the post-game show yesterday, Barrett. It's been a few straight post-game shows where it hasn't been a real comfortable show for everybody. So it just seems like at least
even though
yesterday,
we've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Even yesterday must have been a little bit easier on everyone.
Oh, I mean, you see why they sit me next to Michael. You know, they have me sit next to Michael because I'm the only one who can kind of give him straight, you know. I mean, he gets off on a tangent and it's over, you know. So I try to keep him in line, and then, you know, you got to have somebody split, you know, Ruben and Jaws, you know. That seems to be, you know, two conflicting stories right there also. So it's a great mix we have there, and we appreciate it. We're going to have you back on in a minute too, right?
I don't know, man. Y'all got Jason over there, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no room. There's no room for me over there.
The more the merrier, man. The more the merrier.
I don't know, man. That's a tiny desk, Barrett.
Yeah, it is.
You guys look crammed on there.
Yeah. You need a bigger desk. So, Barrett, if I were to, like, put you in a corner and say you had to pick one after yesterday's game, do you feel more, okay, the Eagles are back, or are you like, that was just the Raiders, doesn't mean anything?
Well, you know what? I mean, I hate to say that I'm in alignment with your boy, but, I mean, I think you look at it, they play disciplined football. And when you play disciplined football, you can run the ball. That's basically what it was. 3 penalties yesterday for 35 yards. They were averaging, 10 penalties the last 3 or 4 games? And that was the difference, more disciplined play. See, running the ball isn't about breaking 50-yard runs all the time. It's 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I won a Super Bowl because we ran the ball 100 times more than we passed the ball with the Steelers. Well, kind of the same thing here. When you run the ball, a 3-yard run, a 4-yard run, it's not a bad run if you do it on first down. You know, if you do that 2 times in a row, then, you know, it's third and manageable. And that's where we weren't. We weren't in third and manageable any time, and that's why we had so many first downs. We had 20 – how many first downs we have? 27 first downs? I mean, come on now. That's ridiculous for a team to be that successful on first down. So I just think more disciplined play led to, you know, us winning the game convincingly like that.
From an O-lineman standpoint, B, what were they doing that sort of got them in, I guess, bad positions to where – I know it wasn't always the offensive lineman where you get some of these penalties, but the holding calls, formation situations, things of that nature seemingly held us back over the last 3 weeks. Yesterday, it didn't seem like we had any of those issues.
Well, it's just discipline, man. Guys jumping offside. Come on, man. It doesn't take any talent to jump offside. You know the snap count. You know where the play is going. So why are you jumping offside? Now, that's for me, you know, when I'm saying this as a retired offensive lineman, I had plenty of flags thrown at me. But, you know, if that's the basis of playing football, guys know that you're not supposed to cover up a goal line tight end. Well, that's what I call, you know, when they bring in a heavy tank, you can't cover him up. Now, as a receiver, you got to know that. Those type of mistakes were just happening all the time. They had no discipline. The lack of discipline was crazy. I always said that they had the best roster in the NFL. And everybody's like, are they really? Are they really? No, Jalen is still one of the best quarterbacks. A.J. Brown is still one of the best wide receivers. Saquon Barkley is still one of the best running backs. But the discipline that we did not show on the opposite side of the ball always put us in third and long. And there's only so many plays you can run with 3rd and 12, 3rd and 10. You know, that playbook isn't open as much as, you know, people would like to think.
Barrett, how much does it help when Jalen runs the ball 7-8 times a game like he did yesterday?
That's +1. Now the offense the defense has to defend all 11 players now. Now, when you have a quarterback just hands the ball off, then they don't have to worry about them. You have to send a spy technique with them. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't have to respect the backside. You can crash the backside, you know, on defense. All those things predicate you worrying about that +1 and Jalen. And Jalen showed yesterday, all right, I'm all right. Everybody want to see me run. I'm going to run now. They called some call runs. But I think the biggest thing, when he didn't see it down the field, he went and ran for a first down. Now, from this point on, the Commanders are looking at, man, he's starting to run now. Now we got to account for him. So they're going to call defenses differently now. So him being there in that +1, really gives defensive coordinators a reason not to sleep well, because now we have a total offense that are to display to the rest of the NFL because he's doing that.
When the offense is running the ball, big fella, I just want to know the mindset that puts O-linemen in, right? And at what point do you go to the coach and you're saying, let's keep doing this. Don't change it up. Let's keep doing this.
Come on, coach. You got to let me choke somebody. We ain't choking nobody right now. Right now, we're backing up. I'm tired of backing up, coach. It's time to go forward. It's time to hit somebody in the mouth. Get the neck roll out. Let's roll off the ball. Put our hands on people. That's the mindset those big fellas want. When you're playing back, you got to look at this, Ike. You ran a 4.5. Not even 6 years ago, you ran a 4.5.
Yep.
I'm an offensive lineman. I run a 5 flat. You can outrun me if we're going straight ahead all day long and twice on Sunday. But if you got me going backwards and I'm trying to block you, that's even worse. So you want to come off the ball and hit him in the mouth first. That's what you want as an offensive lineman. You want to put your hands on somebody, and that's what we got back to yesterday.
Do you think this – I know the end of the year they're not going to be ranked as high, but is it possible at the end of the year we could feel like this defense is better than last year's defense?
I think so, because all these young guys that are playing the way they're playing, another year under their belt, they're just getting better. How about this? We got a first-rounder, a linebacker, first-rounder, sitting on the bench right now. Now, I mean, that's almost unheard of in Philadelphia when you have that much talent sitting on the bench. So, is this team better? I mean, the linebackers I know are playing at the level they were last year, which is allowing us to do those things. But now you have guys like Big Davis stepping up. I mean, we're talking about a mountain of a man now becoming one of the best 3 techniques or nose guards in the NFL. You got a cornerback, both the cornerbacks, the slot and the outside are playing like they're Pro Bowlers. They were fresh and new last year. It's just the maturity of being one more year into this, this defense of Vic Fangio. And he's got these guys playing at a great level. There wasn't anything called special yesterday. They just flat out whooped the guys in front of them.
Yeah.
All right, Barrett. We appreciate it, man. A lot of energy from you.
Yeah,
this
fired up,
afternoon,
man. Fired up.
I like it. What's it?
He started talking about he started talking about choking people out.
Yeah,
he got excited.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, man. And you say controlling Michael B. The guy to my left also has some experience in that. So if you ever need any pointers, Ike did it for a few years as well. So, all right, Barrett. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
And don't tell that guy, man. Don't tell the guy. I'm not even going to say his name. Don't tell the guy that I was kind of in agreement with him about, the lack of penalties. I don't want him to be walking around already.
Oh, Elliott.
Come on, Elliott.
Yeah. No one wants to be on Elliott's side.
No,
don't
we
say
won't. Trust me.
I'm supposed to say, man. When I'm on the show, you're not supposed to say his name, man.
All right. Okay, Elliott. I mean, Barrett. Hi, Barrett. See you, man. There he is, the great Barrett Brooks. You can see him on the NBC Sports Philly pre- and post-game show.